Hello everyone, I'm Hesterry and this is episode 4 of my shipbuilding tutorial. So today I'm continuing step 4, which is building the skeleton of the hull and sort of finalizing the layout of the internals of the ship as well as placing down some components. So I have quite a list of things that I want to work on. So much in fact, I'm definitely not going to finish this episode. It'll probably take me another at least 2 or 3 after this to finish this step. But I am definitely making progress, and I'm quite excited for this ship to be done, particularly with some of the more recent ideas I had. So the other day I was thinking about what makes this ship special, and without the gravity drives and some of the shenanigans I was planning with them, I was getting pretty, unenthusiastic about this ship. It was no longer unique to me. It was basically any other combat ship with some torpedoes, and that was about it. But then an idea struck me. There's some pretty clever things I could do, particularly with this bridge right here, to tackle an issue that this ship was going to have. So first of all, let's talk about how this ship is meant to work. So my plan was that you would fly in with the front of this ship, or the back over there, and use some big plates that would be mounted there to use as cover during your approach. And then you'd turn and face either the port or the starboard side towards your enemy, where all the weapons are, and shoot them from there. The problem with this, though, let's see, do I have a flight suit? Yes, I do. So the problem with this plan is that when you use the side of your ship to shoot a target, it becomes very hard to aim. So while you could use Alt and turn your camera like this, so your camera is at least oriented correctly, your controls are still oriented this way. So getting your targeting right is a little bit tricky. And there's no particularly easy way to fix that. You can use remote controls, so I could mount... Ooh, that's not right. Ignore that, you didn't see that. There was not a coloring mistake from a previous attempt there. Anyway, what was I saying? Right, you can use remote controls to adjust the way your controls work. So I could have a remote control facing that way if I want to control the ship normally, and have one facing this way if I want the controls to shift such that I'm facing, starboard? But that still leaves the camera, which you have to control via Alt, which isn't quite ideal. It's workable, but not ideal. So I had the idea, why not have a bridge that rotates relative to where you're facing, or at least what direction you're trying to control the ship in. So if there's an enemy off the starboard side, I could have the whole bridge rotate to face starboard. This way, the camera would be oriented correctly, and I could still use a remote control to adjust the controls of the ship. So how about I stop babbling and actually demonstrate this idea on camera? Or rather, I'm going to science it, so I'm not entirely sure it'll work. But I think it'll be good to show on camera just how I work out problems like this. So first of all, this bridge is going to have to be bigger. Right now it's 5 by 7. I think I'll have to make it 7 by 7, which is fine. I have plenty of room in here. I checked an old video, and indeed, I don't think anything is going to go here. So I can always shift these programmable and timer blocks around as necessary. So first of all, I'm going to fly it here and make a mock-up. Let's start with this. And this. Alright. So I think I will resize the bridge to be 7 by 7. So that's the inside. Let's include the outer walls. So the bridge will end up looking something like this. Let me think. So if this is the floor, I would have the rotor here. How am I going to do this? Let's see, let's grab a rotor. Alright. So I have a rotor there. And the bridge would be something like that, right? I guess we don't even need a proper floor. Oh my gosh, I'm already confused. Right, so... Wow, is the rotor really supposed to be that high? So 1, 2, 3... Yeah, alright. So this is the roof of the bridge. I'll move the entrance so we'd fly in here. So you'd fly into the bridge from up here, come down and have a seat for the captain there. Let's have a couple of co-pilots here. Oh, this will have to be an advanced rotor, no doubt. Oh, that's another thing. I don't even know if these seats can accept oxygen via conveyor. I think they can. I'll have to test that later. But I will want an advanced rotor there anyway, so I can have a turret to defend the crew right there. Alright. So you're probably thinking I'm mad for having a rotor. And I was originally telling myself that I wouldn't have any moving parts, but this is actually a good demonstration, that rotors can be made perfectly safe, even in a dedicated server, by using landing gears. Is that even gonna... How's this gonna work? Oh goodness. This is why you prototype things in advance. Let's remove these edges for now. Okay. We only need one to start, right? Right. Oops, that was laggy. Okay, so that doesn't reach the landing gear, which means I need something else. Will blast doors reach? So my main concern is that I don't want any collisions while this thing turns. Oh wow, that totally shouldn't fit, but it does. I will take it. Or I could have the landing gears on the bottom, which, looking at it, suddenly makes a whole lot more sense. Again, this is why you prototype. Alright, so what I can do, that's actually quite big. Should be plenty of room down here. Oh yeah, look at that. Let's do this. Right? I don't know what I was thinking, putting those on the sides. That makes no sense. Oh god, I'm doing it again. Putting the wrong blocks. I make this mistake all the time. Alright. Alright. So. Oh, this needs power. Let's give this power. There we go. So what I can do... Can I... Oh, shoot. That's gonna be a problem, isn't it? Uh-oh. A problem. Right off the bat. Well, let's keep going. Let's see what happens. So we're going to lower the rotor down till we see yellow. Why am I not seeing any yellow? What? Why? What? What? These landing gears. Okay. Landing gears apparently aren't detecting things the way they should be. So let's try them like so. Okay, well that works. Whatever. Alright, let's lock these. Now what happens if I do this, is that right? That is right. Okay. And let's grab a remote control and toss that in. Oops, wrong thing. Toss that in there and grab it in here. Control, all right. Oh my God, it works. Perfect. All right, so this is what I was worried about. Right now I am actually in third person, but because there's a second grid, this box, blocking my camera, I can't get out of it. So I'm tapping, what is that, V? Nothing's happening. But the remote control fixes it, which is brilliant. Oh my goodness, this actually just fixed another one of my ships. Oh boy, I am excited. Wow. Wow. Oh man. That is cool. Okay. Oh, I'm so happy this works. You have no idea. Oh man, I can fix another one of my ships now. Okay. So I think you can probably already see the idea here. So instead of hopping in here and having a list of controls, you would have 4 remote controls. Yes, like so. I should label these. Remote control, forward, remote control, starboard, right? Yes. Remote control, port. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, this is so exciting. Oh my goodness. I had no idea this was going to work. After I tried to go into third person before placing the remote controls, thought it was going to fail. It's going to be very sad. But that isn't happening. Wonderful. What's the best way to organize these? Forward, port, starboard, reverse. Okay. So, you would hop in, you wouldn't have any controls other than these 4 remote controls. Hit one, boom, you're now flying the ship. Okay, let's do a couple of other things real quick for science. Thrusters. Actually, let's use heavy thrusters just cuz. Gyroscopes, also just cuz. That is not positioned correctly, but I don't care. I am so excited. Oop. Alright. Oh man. The other project this fixed, if you're curious, was the Ghost. It had this exact problem where the camera would collide with the second grid. And now, I probably have a way to fix it. Very easily, no less. I think it even has a remote control on board already. So all you gotta do is actually make use of it. Oh, I didn't put gyros down. Let's just toss. Whatever. Hop back in here. And convert. Oh, do I not have ownership? Nope. Or is it? It's already a ship? Thought I made it a station. Maybe it's because of the rotor? I have no idea. Whatever. Let's make sure the landing gears are locked before we fly anywhere and things start exploding. Oh, let's talk about that for a minute. So the reason this is safe is with the landing gear fix. This did actually work for the landing gear fix. These are all, even though this is 2 grids, it's now actually considered 1 grid. And this structure cannot break. The rotor cannot break. It is impossible. Unless, you know, something breaks, like a torpedo hit the ship. Then it would break. But on its own, shouldn't happen. Oh, not working. Why can I not move? Oh, I know why. Another little derp here. It's because the grid I was in is a ship, but this outer grid is not. There we go. That's what was going on. One. Oh, so exciting. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I can hit 2, or T, sorry, and hit 2 now. This should put me on port. Yes. Okay. Success. So, I'm not going to set this up entirely right now that I know it works. But let's unlock this. Grab the rotor. And turn. Now I will be doing this with programmable blocks, like the move it script or something like that. But, oops, just for the sake of demonstration, let's do that. Okay. And then we'll re-engage the landing gears. Make sure they're locked. Yes. No reason for them not to be. Alright, so I'm facing starboard, so that's the 3 key. Oh, bam. Yes. Alright. Science success. Oh, this is going to be amazing. Oh man. And the extra benefit of this rotating bridge is that now I can have different sets of LCDs on each side. And they can all display the same information, but this way, even these additional crew will be able to see what orientation everyone else is in. Or I should say the ship is in, pilot, whatever. You get the idea. Moving on. Oh man, this is brilliant. Alright, let's go change the ship to reflect this idea. Oh man. Okay, so we need to make this bridge bigger. Let's do that right now. 7 by 7. You can go. Oh boy. Is that right? Yes, okay. Toss that, that. And then we're gonna move the entryway. Oh, we can delete them both at the same time. Alright. You can do this. And now we're only going to have one entryway on the top of the ship. Actually, yeah, no, it should be on the top. Has to be on the top, in fact. Since there'll be a rotor on the bottom. Oh man. I am so happy right now. Okay. Okay. So, this rotor will be there, right? Right. And then we'll have landing gears here. Oops. Here and here. Alright. Oh man. So let's delete this floor. And put down a rotor. Let's have 0 degrees facing forward. Right? Yes. Alright. Okay. Oh right, advanced rotor. Hee. Let's fix that. And, oh, perfect. Good. And I guess that should actually be conveyors, right? Yeah, I can adjust it later if necessary, but for now we will have it be conveyor in the middle for the old interior turret. Okay. Like that. Like that. Okay. Perfect. Ooh, I am so excited. And we'll do a little bit of, oops, cannot rotate, there we go. Just make this a little round for now. Oh boy. Alright. Should probably add a second floor down here though. How do I want to do that? Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, we're good. Oops. We'll do this. This also leaves an interesting access. I could have like a door down here as an engineering access from the bridge. Quite often I actually include engineering access from outside the ship, but with all of this extra space all of a sudden, I could actually add a door down here to get into all the reactor and cargo areas. Okay. Good. Perfect. I can't believe this is actually going to work. Boop. Really shouldn't be doing this now because it doesn't matter. Alright. Oh man, what else do I have to do? Well, let's turn that idle movement off because it is annoying. Alright. So the next thing, oh boy, I guess I will rearrange these programmable blocks. Yeah, that'll be quick since I am sort of running out of time here. So basically I made a tally of all the scripts and whatnot I'm going to need. I think I'm going to have 50 of each programmable blocks and timers. It is quite a lot. It's more than I actually need. But it doesn't hurt to have a few extra. Oops. Just in case you change your mind or you want to add new scripts down the road. There isn't a whole lot of room down here anymore. I was thinking of tucking them on either side of the bridge, since this area will be very well protected from the sides. But maybe I should just leave them here? Or even... How big is this? 7. 7. So if I have 321, that's 50 or 42, not nearly enough. No, I need more space for these. I could tuck some up here. How big is this? 7 by 7, 49. Oh yeah, no, that'll work. But then the bridge isn't particularly well protected. I could tuck them in over here. This is very well protected, other than the torpedo bays being right there. Perhaps? God, but this is so much armor right here. It's going to be 3 layers, right? Because I'll only need 1 panel of conveyors along this, and then we'll have 3 layers of solid heavy armor. That's quite a lot. I think we will be fine actually lining this with programmable blocks and timers. So, what is that? 7 by 3 is 21 times 2. 42 times 2 is 84. So I need a little more. 20 more? I could just extend this up a bit. That's fine. Or even tuck some here. No, I want that strut there. Yeah, let's just do this. That's more than enough. And again, these sides are going to be so well protected. I mean, 3 layers of heavy armor behind the guns and stuff, that's huge. The only way they'll get through that is with a kinetic weapon, which would go through pretty much anything anyway. So that's fine. So I have these huge blocks of timers and programmable blocks like that. What else can I tweak real quickly? Let me look at my list. More hydrogen. We could do with some more hydrogen, I think. Where's a good spot? Maybe you would want more cargo. Actually, I might have to think about that later. Let's mark off some more gravity. Oops. Let's do that. Alright. That's probably all the gravity I will need for the torpedoes. What else can I tweak? I guess that's good enough for today. Alright. Sorry not a whole lot happened this episode, but working out that bridge thing was really important, and I thought it was really cool. That's going to solve a lot of my problems in other projects, not just this or the Ghost. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.